Now listen, I hate to say I told you so, but if you were watching my last video, you saw that I predicted that tonight Sasha Banks would return to WWE on Raw and assert herself as Becky Lynch's next challenger for the Raw Women's Championship, and she has only gone and done just that in a way that was brilliant, and I'm so excited for her return right now. Today I'm going to discuss why she returned and why she returned heel. Yes, let's talk about that. So tonight on Raw, Natalya came out to talk about her loss to Becky Lynch, and she started talking about a dream where she had Jim Neidhart, her dad, talking to her, and then out came Sasha Banks, her music hit, and the only acceptable time ever where Michael Cole said, "It's boss time." That's the only time I'll ever accept it. She came out, it looked like she came out as a face. She was hugging Natalya and embracing her for her inspirational speech. Then all of a sudden clocked her with her right hand, pulled her wig off to reveal she actually had blue hair, and she has turned heel. And this is so exciting. She would beat down Natalya and would grab a steel chair, and as she was about to hit her, Becky Lynch ran out to make the save, but Sasha Banks beat her down, beat her up with a chair, and now Sasha can go one of two ways, or one of three ways even. She can face Becky Lynch for the Women's Championship, feud with Natalya, or possibly a triple threat match between them, which I could definitely see happening. But the one thing I am certain of with her return is that she's going to be the one to beat Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. I said it in the last video, there's no real challengers for Becky Lynch. I mean, other than Naomi, who hasn't challenged Becky Lynch yet, there's no one else there, and let's face it, WWE weren't going to book Becky Lynch versus Naomi. It just wasn't going to happen, knowing how WWE are towards Naomi. So I figured Sasha Banks surely has to return to Raw and face Becky Lynch, because I just didn't see her coming back to SmackDown. I felt like she could come back to SmackDown, and if she was going to return and go to SmackDown, it would have been at SummerSlam after Bayley's match with Ember. But the fact she's returning to Raw is good, because SmackDown already has such a stacked women's roster, especially in the heels department. That's something that Raw is really lacking in. Obviously, you have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, but they're the tag champions now, so we can't use them. So Sasha Banks being on Raw, that's the reason why she's on Raw and not on SmackDown. That's the reason why she's returned, to fill up their women's roster that isn't as stacked as SmackDown's, and to get some big heel names for the women. I'm very certain of the fact she will be the one to beat Becky Lynch. I mean, we've seen it before with superstars who came close to leaving, with WWE giving them titles. They've done it with the Revival twice. They've done it with the Club now. And Sasha Banks is going to return, and she's going to win the title. And I don't think it should be looked at as she's only winning it because she left and nearly left WWE. It should be looked at as she's winning it because she needs to win it, and she deserves to win it because she's very, very good in the ring. You get me? But the reason why I think she's going to be the next one to win it is because I think she should be winning it before Survivor Series, because let's face it, Survivor Series is Raw versus SmackDown, right? We see the Raw Women's Champion versus the SmackDown Women's Champion in a match. Sasha versus Bayley writes itself for Survivor Series. Heel Sasha versus Bayley just writes itself. I mean, it's perfect. It could be even a way to turn Bayley dark. We could see Sasha trying to convince Bayley to join her, Bayley fighting it. There's so much potential for that, unless Charlotte Flair wins the title from Bayley, which I really feel like she could, because I don't know who's going to feud with Bayley next. Maybe Sonya and Mandy, but I've got no idea, man. But yeah, to summarize this video in a quick, too long didn't read, the reason why she returned was because WWE Raw was lacking in women, and she's going to be the next, or one of the next challenges for Becky Lynch, and she'll probably be the one to take the title off her. And there's so many storyline possibilities with Bayley being the SmackDown Women's Champion leading up to Survivor Series. That's why she turned heel. That's why she returned. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, guys. I'll see you all later. I'm so proud of myself for predicting it, not going to lie. I can't believe I predicted that right. I really wasn't expecting to predict it right, but I guess I did, you know. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video. I need to let go of it already. I'm getting too full of myself. Alright guys, follow me on Twitter at Topson Wrestling. I'll find you in the outro. Follow me on Instagram at ImTopL. Subscribe with post notifications on if you are new. Goodbye and keep on rolling, guys.